It's Sunday evening, and I hope you've had a really good Sunday. And as we seek to move on into the rest of this week, it's really important that we try and make the most of Sundays, the most of what God has been teaching us in His Word. So over the next number of days throughout this week, work through some of these questions. Work through questions like, how is your walk with God? Thinking about Noah, and as he re-emerged living that worshipful life, his walk was so important. He was blameless. He listened to God. He was faithful, and he did everything that God commanded him. How is your walk? And how could you make it better? What steps do you need to take in your walk to be closer to God? Next, let's think about waiting. How have you waited over this last 6 months? And as we seek to re-emerge as a church, as a faith community, what has God been teaching you? What will you do differently in the world now because you have waited effectively listening to Him? And as we seek to re-emerge, how are you going to commit yourself to a worshipful life? Commit yourself to the worship of God in your everyday life, but also on a Sunday. Can you commit more to Sunday worship, meeting together, gathering together, worshipping together? Commit to a life group that you can worship with, study together and pray together. But one of the things that I said today was about us reaching out into our community. And the reality that over the last 6 months, they probably haven't missed us. And I have said this deliberately to be, yes, provocative, because we need to be provoked into action, to think, what are we going to do differently as we re-emerge from this time to be an effective, worshipful Christian witness where God has put us? So over this next week, think about how we can be a more effective witness. Pray, asking God to show you, to show us as a church the way He wants us to go. That this week, as we work through these challenges from Sunday, be one of the most powerful weeks in the week or in the life of our church. See you next Sunday.